Hello and welcome to my media evaluation A2. Question 2. How effective is the combination of your main product and ancillary tasks? The main product and ancillary tasks combine together to create a media package by which to advertise the artist and create an image. The image of a rapper is a very important thing. It decides the type and scale of their fan base. Rappers who appeal to young hysterical women are the likes of Drake, Chris Brown and Little B, whereas rappers who appear to be intelligent young males are often MF Doom, Edward Scissortongue and Earl Sweatshirt. You will notice that the style of the rapper and their desired image will be portrayed in their marketing strategies. The way they market themselves is essentially how the public create a perception of them. The main media theory to consider when talking about marketing is Richard Dyer's, whose star theory is the idea that icons and celebrities are manufactured by institutions for financial gain. He believes that stars are constructed to represent real people experiencing real emotions. Stars are manufactured by the music industry to serve a purpose, to make money out of an audience who respond to various elements of the star's personality by buying records and becoming fans. The theory is compatible with my observations. Those poor rappers serve a purpose, a small population of listeners, whereas the gangster rappers have a much larger audience size because the topics of money, women and violence serves a bigger need. It is very similar to Banks, who thought music was judged as a commercial creation because of the videos. For example, Madonna regularly reinvents her persona through her videos, becoming at various times a trashily dressed boy model. Artists use technology to generate interest in their music, acquire new fans, and sell their music. We used a number of these. In our marketing plan, YouTube, SoundCloud, and Bandcamp are being used to distribute the music and create a recognition for the artist. The use of third parties has changed the music industry in recent years, as anybody has the opportunity to create media influence from their homes. Technology has changed the music business in different ways, including publishing and producing music. Moreover, customers today purchase and download music files from the internet and transfer the digital files to their portable music devices. Facing the challenges in the digital era, CD sales keep falling and the sales from digital downloads are not enough to catch up the loss. Therefore, the total sales are still decreasing. These days, it is less about the music, but more about the image of a band or artist, which gets them the money from shows, interviews, cameos, and special appearances. The disruptive innovation theory can be applied here. The theory points to the situation that new organisations could use new and low-cost innovations to compete with powerful incumbents. So what image did our main product try to create? We wanted to create a package that would be conventional to the hip-hop genre, but still make some developmental steps forward, in a creative and intellectual sense. I think we have shown that, in the dream aspects, the inclusion of strange loops, fluoride, and the use of car accident have shown excelling in the common conventions. The media product is very intelligent, so it makes the artist seem like a genius. Although Harry is smart, I wouldn't call him a genius, no offence, but in terms of Richard Dyer, I would say the character or persona we created was a kind of prodigious rebel whose audience would idolise intelligence and wit. We wanted to show an enlightened icon who was a bit of a revolutionary, similarly to the style Capital Steez had been creating, kind of neo-steezist. By using the VHS characteristic and peculiar visuals, I think we have produced a music promo which will deliver the message accordingly. The VHS Also, we have produced a piece which conforms to the drug use of hip-hop. The video evokes a feeling of hallucinations and dreaminess. We didn't want to directly include drugs, as it would deter potential audiences, for example older audiences, who believe he has a valid message, but would be put off by drug use. Instead, we wanted to create the side effects of the drugs and include it visually. Do the ancillary tasks match the image you created with the video? The short answer is yes. The long answer, I think we have appropriately matched the video with two ancillary tasks which would accurately portray a similar vibe or style to the video itself. I will first look at ancillary task 1, the CD cover. The CD cover is a mockery, pastiche or parody version of the label on a prescription drug. We had this idea because the name of the EP was Pharmaceuticals, so we needed a coherent cover art to illuminate the name and theme. You will notice small details on the cover which make puns and intelligent wordplay. One part reads, "Each line contains 10.4 mg methadone equivalent to intolerance." Obviously, if you skip over this quickly, it is unnoticeable. But looking deeper into it, we notice that each line has a double meaning. It can mean both the line of powder drugs and a line of lyricism. Therefore, the ending, equivalent to intolerance, can be read the same, intolerant to the drug effects, or intolerant to conventional writing styles. I think the CD cover accurately combines with the main product and sums up the video's content in an EP image. The second ancillary task was the magazine promotion. We wanted to continue the strange linguistics of the EP and rebellious attitudes, but in the form of a magazine interview. There were many ways we did this. First of all, we used an unconventional and disobedient interview style, where we used informal responses with sketchy spelling and lack of punctuation. This infringement of the proper English writing style evokes the image we wanted to portray of a character who doesn't go by the rules and makes controversial points where he can. We also wanted to connote the weird and wacky linguistics of the EP in the description of the artist. See here. Finally, the large picture we used of Harry drinking alcohol on a crazy golf course creates a visual metaphor for his character being crazy. Notice we match the hip-hop convention of alcohol. This is deemed as a reckless way to act, a trait hip-hop artists like to show off. Both the main product and magazine spread were promotional adverts for the EP itself. I think they are both interesting enough to provoke an audience to search for the EP on SoundCloud and eventually become fans. To show you how we have matched and challenged real media products, here are a few images of others. Is the combination effective? Yes. The audience said that they would definitely download the product, as it will be marketed free of charge. Some even said they would pay for it. For upcoming artists, it is very important for them to market their first releases for free, as more people are likely to download and listen, and thus the fan base will grow. You wouldn't pay for an artist's music you had never heard of. The artist's character has been built up and elaborated over the free tasks, creating an image which would be enjoyed by the current hip-hop audience, whom would understand the relevance of VHS, fluoride, and would identify with the artist's view on the world.